Welcome to the Back Shack. We're doing cocktails today. It's a hot day at the Back Shack, so we're going to do something really cool and refreshing with tons of flavor. It's a bourbon tiki drink, the Halekulani Cocktail. Today we're doing a tiki drink, but it's not a rum tiki drink because man can't live on rum alone. It's a bourbon tiki drink. So there are not many tiki drinks that are made from spirits other than rum. There's a few gin ones, handful of bourbon ones, and this is one of the few ones that uses bourbon. Now you can use bourbon, but you could also use whiskey, rye. I wouldn't recommend using scotch, but you know, you should be able to use any one of those types of whiskey type spirits. So today we're using Ezra Brooks bourbon whiskey. It's a Kentucky bourbon, and I think it's going to go really nice in this cocktail. So for this one, you're going to need a shaker tin. We're going to shake this one, and you'll need a rocks glass. So we're going to start the cocktail in a shaker tin. We're going to shake it, not stir it. And we're going to start with half an ounce of lime juice. Fresh squeezed is better than store-bought. This looks like a store-bought container, but I squeeze limes and funnel it into the container. Half an ounce of orange juice. Again, fresh squeeze is better, but I don't really squeeze oranges, so store-bought again. And half an ounce of pineapple juice. Then we'll need some Demerara syrup. Demerara syrup is just Demerara sugar and water boiled up. 1/4 ounce, 2 to 1, 2 sugar to 1 part water. So give it a little bit of sweetness in here. Then we need some grenadine. Now I'd recommend getting a good quality grenadine. Here I'm going to use some grenadine made at our local distillery, Dillon's Niagara Grenadine. And I'd recommend that over using one of the sort of cheap, real sugary store-bought grenadine like Rose's. This has its place in some drinks, but if you want to have a quality drink, you really need quality ingredients. But we're just using a little bit of grenadine, so just a bar spoonful. This grenadine has much richer color, not as sickly sweet. Really nice to go in there. Then we can add our bourbon. So this calls for 1.5 ounces of Kentucky bourbon. Okay, then we'll fill our shaker tin up with ice. Top on. It's a hot day, so I'm going to shake it a little bit more. You want to shake it for 15-20 seconds, 30 at the most. All right, then get your rocks glass. Put in some crushed ice. And you'll strain into the glass. And garnish it with some lime. Take a lime wheel, float it in there, and some mint from the garden. All right, take your mint. I've got a couple of sprigs here. If you've got a larger sprig, you can use a single one, but I've got some smaller ones here. So I'll take those, shake them, clap it just to get the flavors going. Our lime sitting up there on top. Then we'll get a straw, put that in close to the mint. So when you're drinking the cocktail, you get a nice scent of the mint. And there you have it, your bourbon tiki drink, the Halekulani Cocktail. Cheers. I did mention it's hot out today at the Back Shack, so I'm really looking forward to drinking this. It looks really cool and refreshing. Get the mint right away. Really good. Great. You know, I've been drinking a lot of tiki drinks recently with more sort of savory herbs in them and mixtures and syrups like falernum, cinnamon, and that type of thing, but nutmeg. And this is nice with the bourbon. Actually, the mint goes perfect with the bourbon because like a mint julep, but I'm not mixing it into the drink, so I just get a nose of the mint, but I'm getting the bourbon, a hit of the bourbon like straight off, but it's really mellowed down by the citrus juices, the lime and orange, and a little bit of pineapple in there, but they're just small amounts, so it's not like a real juicy sweet drink. Not really sweet at all, just really well balanced. It looks nice. The grenadine gives it like a little bit of a pinkish color, maybe hard to see in this tiki cup, but really nice, nice kind of sort of pink grapefruit kind of color. Definitely a winner. I remember making this early in the season when I first looked up tiki drinks online. I was trying to figure out recipes. I just thought the name sounded cool. Halekulani is a hotel in Waikiki Beach, and this drink was invented there. So I think the hotel opened in about 1917. So a real kind of historical kind of drink. A lot of these drinks go way back. I'm not sure when this was invented, the drink, but I know the hotel's been there for quite a long time. So I'd imagine it's probably in and around the real tiki heyday, 30s at the earliest, 40s and 50s probably when this drink came out. What's a neat thing about these drinks is taking a sip of each one is like going back in time and kind of drinking what people drank at that time. Real slice of history, and really welcome on a hot day like today. Well, thanks for joining me at the Back Shack to drink a Halekulani cocktail, and I hope you make one at home. And if you do, put in the comments below if you made it, what you think of it. And if you like this episode and you like the cocktail, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. We're going to do more videos over the course of the summer, outdoor cooking, eating, and making cocktails. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Passarinho na janela e o fusquinha na calçada, bicicleta